Hey there, this is Mike, and you're listening to Feeling Twisty. I'm really glad you're here. And I was pleasantly surprised by the reaction I received after my last episode. Thank you all for the sweet messages. You're why I came back, and I just can't help talking about this. Just know that you are a blessing to me. Thank you. Well, if you're like me, you've spent months or years searching for keys to manifesting. I spent decades. It began in church, praying for things. Well, first, asking for forgiveness of my sins, then asking for things once I cleared the board with God. And it worked sometimes. And in college, I found Dr. Joseph Murphy in his book, The Power of the Subconscious Mind, and his techniques worked sometimes. On and on through my life until I found Neville Goddard and similar teachers. And their stuff worked even more often, but not completely. The hit and miss nature had nothing to do with those wonderful teachers, but my own indecisiveness. It can be tempting to go in search of a new method for a particular issue. Oh, but there isn't any power in the method. I used to do that, and then folks would reach out to me, ask me about a particular thing, and then I would even, well, why don't you try imagining this? Well, that's not really necessary because you are the power. You. We say the imagination or your consciousness or awareness, but don't allow any separation. It's you, the one conscious of being who you are right now, the dreamer, dreaming this wonderful, interesting ride you're on. The one imagining that you're lacking something, all the while you're holding the universe in your hand. That's you. Decide a thing, and it's established for you. I know it doesn't seem like that, but the whole thing's responding to you, forming itself in your likeness. God, Source, the universe, whatever name you feel comfortable calling it, it's you. So why not let go of all of those names and just know it's you? Not me, Mike. Yeah. Not something separate. Nothing out there to transmit your desires to. If you're near a mirror, look at yourself in the mirror. Oh, Mike's mentioned mirror twice. He's doing mirror work. Just look at yourself, you beautiful thing, you. Now that's God, looking through those eyes. There is no other power. None. And it takes no effort to decide a thing. If you've listened to Neville Goddard's lectures, he says the same thing. Assume it's done. And the whole thing reforms to fit you. So what if you have some doubtful thoughts float by afterward? Let them pass. They'll fall away. When I notice some doubtful thoughts, they're doubtful thoughts. They're just thoughts. Just part of the ride. That's what I do. I love roller coasters. I love the thrill of it. Do I have doubtful thoughts as the coaster turns upside down, going 60 miles an hour? Sure. That's part of the ride, part of the thrill. So don't freak out if you have some doubtful thoughts. It isn't really the doubtful thoughts I found. It's my reaction to the doubtful thoughts. And for the big things, whether it's a health thing or a money thing, we notice doubt. Oh my God, I doubted. No, I got to combat that now. Just shrug it off. I recommend letting go of every manifesting teaching. I recommend letting go of listening to Feeling Twisty. Let it all go. None of that has any power for you. Take a moment and imagine not having spent months and years studying manifesting, and just look at the moments in your life, in your own experience, where things worked out, where things just happened, great things. I'm sure you've had something. There has to be some moments looking back over the years when some wonderful thing happened and you're telling someone about it. Yeah, I was just thinking about how cool that would be and it just happened. Right there. You've already mastered manifesting. You don't need to rely on anyone else. You're already doing it. And look back at those things. That's how simple it is. You don't realize it, but your life is already full of successes. Now treat the big desires just as light and easy as those moments in your life. It's already done. I'm telling you, it's all already here. It's happening now. It's all contained within you. Yeah. So this weekend, I dare you to live your life. Put down every manifesting teaching. You don't need to listen to another one. You don't need to read any more of the book you bought. You don't need to listen to Feeling Twisty. Just have fun. Enjoy the life you've created. Even though looking around, you don't see any obvious sign of something happening. I'm telling you it is. And what you're looking at doesn't mean a thing. It doesn't mean you're failing at anything. Be blind to that. Blind and deaf to anything that you might imagine means you're failing. It doesn't. You see something like, well, look at that. It's not working out. How do you know? You're giving meaning to that moment. You're the only one doing it. So decide that doesn't mean a thing. It's exactly what needs to happen. It's all happening right now. It's already here. Okay, I want to share a quick story with you. This is from Joy. Joy emailed me earlier this week. She said she was unloading the washing machine one day and found the lens to a pair of green-framed glasses. Now, she checked the washer tub, but didn't see the rest. She didn't see the frame or the other lens. After about a week, she decided the frame must have disintegrated in the wash or got lost somehow. So she decided to throw the one lens that she had in the bin on collection day. Done. Gone for good. Well, a few days later, she found her green-framed glasses with one lens in place, the other gone, because now it's in a landfill somewhere. Unbothered, she set the glasses on the radiogram, leaving them in plain sight so she could check on them every day, really hoping to manifest a miracle and have the gone-for-good lens back. She said her mind was easy. She was playing a little Isn't It Wonderful game. A couple of weeks passed, and one morning she was in her bedroom getting ready for the day and noticed sunlight reflecting on something on the dressing tabletop. Yeah, the lost lens was there, sitting right there on the top of the dressing table. Now, Joy didn't worry about whether or not it was possible. She wanted that lens back. She didn't want to lose those glasses, and she decided she'd have it back. And she did. If you can allow yourself to have a suspension of disbelief, let go of what physics tells you, let go of what everything tells you in the scientific world or what tradition tells you. Let go of all of that and just decide, okay, I'm going to let go of my hold on that. Don't even try to wrap your head around it. Just decide. I know that everything is possible, even if that rational part of me wants to deny it. So what? That's not stopping me. It's already happening. Well, that was a quick one today. You can reach me at mike@feelingtwisty.com. And until next time, I love you.